What up, Internet? Kurt here, geeking out on the new digs. Compliments of the world's greatest interior decorator, Cosmo Kramer. I totally swiped his idea for wood paneling wallpaper, thinking about doing a Kickstarter to get the jacuzzi. But for now, I think this looks pretty good. A sidebar, the episode where Kramer gets the wood paneling is the Junior Mint, right? We don't actually see the wood paneling in that episode, but we do see it like way later. Seinfeld's commitment to continuity is awesome. I love it. Another thing I love about the show is Seinfeld himself, which is why I'm also geeking out on comedians in cars getting coffee. Jerry's new web show. I love this thing. What's crazy is that they're always north of 10 minutes, and yet I'm still watching it start to finish, and it feels like it just flies by, especially the first episode with Larry David.
You excited?
I wouldn't say I'm excited, but I'm looking forward to it.
It's like being a fly on the wall of an episode of Seinfeld that Jerry and Larry are writing, and it's like a lunch break. So like, okay, let's just get in my awesome car and go get some coffee. It's so cool.
Yeah.
The best part about the Larry David episode, besides every second of it, is that the show is called Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. And what does Larry David order? Tea.
I've got it in a cup. You don't know what it is?
I love to see how Jerry interacts with each guest because it's different with everybody. Like, he plays a different role for each friend. Fed Alec Baldwin, he's a prickly dude. You know that the waitress was not a big fan of his.
I'd like a tuna salad sandwich on some rye toast.
I have 7 grain. 7 grain.
You only have 7 grain?
For that sandwich, yeah.
And I love that in him being kind of an asshole, he references a Jack Nicholson movie and gives us the impression.
Yeah, I know what it comes with, but it's not what I want.
Is that gonna be a problem?
But oh wait, but back it up. On the way there, when they see the ice cream truck, Alec Baldwin says that he doesn't eat ice cream anymore.
I know.
You can tell by Jerry's response that they have had this conversation before. They're like real friends. I'm totally with Alec Baldwin when he says,
You've never been sad a day in your life, have you?
I expected to love the Ricky app a little bit more because RG's my boy, and I did really like it. I just didn't love it as much as I did the other ones. I did love though when they're barreling down the highway and Ricky is like terrified.
You think we look gay? The least of my worries.
That was cool and real. And I am with Ricky about the car part of it. Like, I mean, cars are cool, but beyond that, I got nothing. Like when Jerry's trying to tell him what kind of model it is, and he's like, okay.
What do you think?
It's great.
English.
Is it?
I'm with him. Let's just get in and stare at these GoPros. Go get some coffee. And oh, I loved the Brian Regan episode. I love that dude. I've got one of his albums, the only one that's available online. What's up with that? The new one, you have to go to his website and order a CD. Then what am I gonna do, import it? No thanks. Anyway, the one I do have is awesome, and Brian Regan is hilarious, and he was even funnier than expected in his episode.
I got a goddamn lava lamp!
And even the guys that I'm not too familiar with, like the Mystery Science Theater dude, even his episode's great. Like, that was my worry. It's like, okay, of course I'm gonna love watching Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David talk, or Alec Baldwin, or RG, but even this dude, it was just great to watch him talk.
So why are we looking back? Because when you look back, you know what you're gonna say.
Ratings, 10 out of 10. I expected to love this thing. I did because of the parties involved, but I really love it. This thing's awesome. Obviously, I had to lift my temporary Seinfeld reference band for this episode. Hope that's okay. Hope you like the new digs, and yeah. Woo, woo.
You want me to start crying?